What first drew me to this training was Kelly, obviously, for me. Was my first breathwork with her. And she just made me see a completely different way of being in my body that I'd never experienced before. And it changed me from that moment on.
Every day and every night we'll be together.
Immediately I signed up for the course, and my life has literally never been the same. My understanding of the work since I've started doing it almost 3 years ago now, I don't even know how to describe it. Profound, life-changing. It's changed the way I see every single person in front of me, whether they're a loved one or a stranger. It's changed how I see and love myself, and then within that, how I can see and love other people. The difference between breathwork, facilitation, and safe space holding, I think just really comes down to the amount of space holding you've done for yourself and how deeply you've really seen and held yourself, so you can see and hold another just as deeply. I think it's really important for the people holding this space that it's a big responsibility. You know, I take life a lot less seriously now, but I take my healing and that responsibility of holding others very seriously. Yeah. If I can describe my growth through this process, it would just be, I don't know, I just come back to love. You know, my personal and spiritual growth are the same, and it's been just constantly meeting all parts of me over and over and over again, sometimes beating me over the head with those parts until I've really seen and held and accepted them, and not just trying to cut parts out of me and shove it down or wish things away because it feels too hard to love. And then in turn, I've been able to do that for my kids, just like such a gift. You know, the biggest impact on my personal life is my ability to just see and meet everybody where they're at and not need anything from somebody else to just love them. And that's not an experience I had when I was little. So it's all the work I've done to come to this place of just feeling so whole that there's nothing anybody needs to do for me to love them. And that's been life-changing. You know, I didn't do this training to do this professionally, not yet. I have 4 little kids, so they are my main work right now. I hold space for them every day, throughout the day. And that's what I'm really dedicated to right now, and allowing things to, when they align, to show up, like at this retreat, to show up in service, and that's what aligns with me right now. This work has shifted the way I relate to myself and others, in kind of just coming back to that unconditional love. You know, it's really shifted how I see people, and, you know, not seeing people as broken or like they need to be fixed or saved. I used to be a big saver. I had to save everybody. And just allowing myself to release people from that grip or expectation, and it frees them and it frees me to be exactly as we are. That's all we want. Be seen, loved, and accepted exactly as we are. I came very quickly to the realization that this work is never going to be over or done, or there's no deadline or expiration date. And this work is so in my soul now. Like, I've really dedicated so much time and intention. I'm holding space every day for myself and for my kids. This magical, profound work, that's just a part of my life, and it continues to be. I've had a lot of people over the years come up to me and ask me just that question. What's this training about? Should I do it? Is it right for me? I've seen you do it, and I'm inspired. And I don't think there's anything I can really say to not convince, but just explain the enormity of this work. So I just continue to be a living embodiment of it, and hoping that that's the clearest message, that this work is profound, can change your life. When I started this training, I just did it for myself. I wasn't doing it to be a facilitator. I knew very quickly that I wanted to learn how to hold the space. I didn't understand, really. There's so much. Somatics is such a buzzword. Like, you ask somebody what somatic means, and it can mean so many different things to so many different people. And to me, what I've come to learn for myself is somatic breathwork is like the truest meeting of yourself and being in the body fully and present. And when you have people around you that can hold you in that, you can go to deeper layers in the body. Whatever's stored in the body, memories, experiences. And until I did this training, I didn't know my body was a storehouse of every single thing that ever happened to me. With time and grace and love and deep, deep holding, I've learned how to meet all of it and create this, my body feels like a safe home now. I'm doing this work every day at home with myself, with my beautiful husband and my family and my community. So I think that's one of my biggest takeaways from this work is I'm not always longing to be in great service at retreats, which is such a gift. But I'm also so thankful for this work to bring the ceremony and the medicine and the meeting and the love into my everyday, because that's where the magic's at. Yeah.